Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, I'm checking out the Black Widow TV spot titled Control that dropped a little bit earlier today. Now, normally I don't react to TV spots a lot on the channel. I used to quite a bit back in the day. I would used to like react to a lot of TV spots and stuff like, oh, new footage dropped on this TV spot, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm mainly doing this, maybe hoping for some new footage, but at the same time, I'm just trying to build the hype up and excitement for myself for Black Widow because I'm excited for this film, but I haven't seen a trailer in a little bit. Last time I saw a trailer, I think when me and the ghost, the wife, went to go, and it wasn't for F9. I was surprised we didn't see a trailer for Black Widow at F9. I think it was, what was the film we saw before F9? What was it? I'm trying to remember. Cruella. We saw a trailer for that, but I haven't seen any footage or anything since then, so I kind of want to build the excitement because we're getting pretty close. Black Widow is almost here, and I'm excited to see it. I'm still debating if I'm going to see it on Disney Plus or in theaters, because if I watch on Disney Plus, could I possibly react to it for the channel? I don't know. Some people might end up doing that because movies that have been coming out on streaming services, people have been reacting to it for their channel. So I'm wondering, can I react to Black Widow? If I can, then maybe I should instead of going and seeing theaters, or I don't know. I'm not really sure. But anyways, guys, let's get into now. Check out this new TV spot, Control, Black Widow. Let's get into it and see what they show us. Taskmaster.
He controls the whole army of widows.
Makes sense. I'm excited for him.
You got fat.
Okay. Jeremy John's F9 review. Okay. I'm excited for this. Red Guardian versus Taskmaster. That's cool. So, definitely a lot of excitement for Taskmaster. Because, like, thing is, too, I remember there was rumors, like, for the last maybe couple of years or so, people debating when is Taskmaster going to show up? When are they going to bring Taskmaster into it? You know, because he's a big character in the comics. He's had a number of appearances in different video games, stuff like that. So, like, he's a popular Marvel character. So, when's he going to pop up in the MCU? Well, he's here. He's here. And I'm excited about the reveal of who Taskmaster actually is, because there's been a number of theories of who Taskmaster actually is. But who knows for sure if we're going to guess it right. Because I'm guessing that the theories people that have, for the majority of people's theories, they may be wrong. It's probably the one we're not expecting at all. Or it's going to be like, oh, well, we guessed it. Okay, well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for this film. I think that it's been long overdue. I feel like Black Widow has been a very big character. Of course, she was the first female hero in the MCU in a sense. Iron Man 2, yeah, Iron Man 2. She wasn't like the first female character ever in the MCU, but in terms of being a part of the original 6 core team of Avengers, you know, the original 6, yeah, Black Widow. So I feel like they should have done this movie years ago, but that's just me. But apparently, based off of potentially the success of this film, that Kevin Feige is not against doing prequel films, I guess, for characters who've already died, or just like stories that have happened in the past before the current events of what's happening right now, after the events of Endgame, I'm guessing. I don't know if we're gonna get any more Black Widow, but you never know. I mean, you just never know. I think it's obvious her sister is going to be taking over as the mantle of Black Widow in terms of past the events of this movie into post Endgame, into Phase 4 and Phase 5 and all that. But I'm curious if we'll actually see Scarlett Johansson back again, but maybe we will. I'm most excited for David Harbour as well. I'm most excited actually for him, honestly, because like we've seen Black Widow for years, so I'm excited for that. But I'm most excited that David Harbour's in this as Red Guardian. I'm just so excited to see what he does, because I just love that line. It's water weight, like you've gotten fat. It's water weight. I'm excited to see how he's gonna portray this character, because I love him so much in Stranger Things. I really love his portrayal as Hopper in that show. So I'm excited how he's going to take on this character. And I'm like, when I first heard David Harbour is playing Red Guardian, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And seeing it, I'm like, this looks freaking awesome. This looks so cool. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this. And I like the fact this was focused mainly on Taskmaster, and the fact that he controls the other Black Widows. I mean, you know, you got to have a big threat, you know, in this movie. You got to. You can't just... If it was just Taskmaster with no other Black Widows he was controlling, okay. But I'm still thinking, you know, they're raising a lot of the stakes here because we have multiple potential heroes here. We got Natasha Romanoff's sister. What's her name? Elena or something? I don't know what her name is. Bad with names. But we have Red Guardian, and then we have Black Widow's mother. I think it's her actual mother. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, there's a lot of heroes here. We have a lot of villains, a lot of bad guys to fight. So, what did you guys think of this TV spot for Black Widow entitled Control? I said titled Control. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, I'm curious to know. What do you think about the Black Widow film overall? Are you excited to check it out? Are you gonna watch it on Disney Plus? Or are you gonna go watch it in theaters? Or you're not gonna see it at all? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below this video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.